Yeah! Welcome back to the Southern Snack, where life is too short to be serious. I don't feel like I have a lot to talk about this week besides the review, so we're going to go ahead and get on into this. I do hope you subscribe. Liking this video is also very important, and engagement's cool too. I love talking to you guys, so leave a comment. Sometimes I forget to reply, but a reply will come at some point, I promise, even if it's not relevant at the time. Anyways, yeah, so let's go ahead and get into this. This week upcoming, just to preview a lot of fall items. So if you like fall, pumpkin spice, stuff like that, I'm trying to get that out of the way because once we hit November 1st, the focus shifts. It's crazy, but it's true. So anyways, that's where we're at. A little disappointed this morning. So pumpkin chocolate cheesecake has pretty much been replaced with pumpkin brownie. Hopefully a location in the area will do pumpkin chocolate cheesecake as a mystery before the year's done, because I love that cookie. It's an amazing cookie, and it's a shame that we're not getting it. Nothing wrong with pumpkin brownie. I've reviewed it as a tester. It's just not as good as pumpkin chocolate cheesecake. What can I say? Other than that, you know, I was excited because the Hampton location was supposed to have minis. They have it all on their app, on their kiosk and everything. But they told me not till next week. So I'm going to call them tomorrow and just double check that it's not till next week. Or if they're just telling me it's not till next week because they don't expect me to be back till next week. Because I'll come all the way back up here just to buy the 6-pack of minis. Just to do a video, show you all that, and have a good time on that. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and do this review. Of course, the one new cookie is pumpkin brownie. New to y'all, not really new to me, but it is what it is. And thumbnail, I guess. So, yeah, that's what we're going to go ahead and jump to. Don't know why this lady's parked next to me and then wants to stare at me, but cool for her, good for her. I hope she has a good day. Let's just ignore her for the rest of the video. So pumpkin brownie, it's a brownie base, it's pumpkin cream cheese icing, and then it's brownie crumbles on the top. So a lot of chocolate going on. A lot of concern for people is if it'll overpower, and let me just tell you what, last time I had it, it did not. So I trust it, I believe in it, and we're going to try it again right here for you folks. If it'll cooperate. Alright, let me go ahead and take this piece of... Well, we don't need that. The pumpkin is just so strong that you ain't got to worry about the brownie overpowering, because again, that the impact of the pumpkin. Now, this cookie wasn't dry like last time. It's a bit more moist, so it pretty much got rid of the one thing I had an issue with, and it's really nailed everything. It is like pumpkin in a brownie. Very good. I still like pumpkin chocolate cheesecake more. I just prefer the Oreo base. But you got to give this one its flowers. 10 out of 10. Moist, chocolatey, and very strong pumpkin. It's hard to taste the cream cheese, which I don't mind here. Maybe that's why I like pumpkin chocolate cheesecake so much, is because you get that cream cheese. And I'm not a cream cheese proponent. I'm very much against it most of the time, but maybe that's the element, plus the Oreo flavor, that I like a little bit more. However, this is fantastic. You gotta get it. So we're gonna move on to our next little darling that we love so much, and that's strawberry cheesecake. They really hooked me up on the parade this morning. Plenty of strawberry chunks galore. And yeah, so let's go ahead, cut into this bad boy. Oh, having a hard time this morning. My hat, and we're cutting. I mean, goodness gracious. That's kind of why I wanted to get the minis, because I would have just eaten all the minis by themselves. Not gonna lie. So again, your crust, your base is just graham cracker base is really good. And then you got all that puree. So yeah, let's try it out. It'll never get old. Just the mix of the base, the cheesecake icing, the strawberry, it's perfection. There's no question about it. I mean, there's not anything left to be said on that other than I've always loved their cheesecake cookies. So for me, easy 10 as well. Y'all be like, why are you handing everything a 10 if you're new here? And I don't, but these two cookies are just the vibe. So I usually like to start off with the cookies that I feel like I will like the most or will score the best. So that's where we're coming from on that. So don't you worry, folks. And yes, I may just hand out another 10 real quick because Buttermilk Pancake is back. This thing is rich, it's sweet, it's sugary, a lot of butter flavor, but and I feel like I can taste syrup. The description doesn't say there's syrup, but man, it is such a good cookie. I don't think they need this. I don't even think they need this buttercream dollop because the icing is good enough for it. But we're gonna go ahead and cut a piece of it, and oof, that did not go as planned. I cut into the dollop, and the dollop said no, I'm not interested. So anyway, very light base, crumbly base, but yeah. Again, I love that flavor. It's so sweet, crumbly, buttery. It's just so delicious. It is like I'm taking a pancake, making it a little bit crunchy, right? Crunchy pancake. I know y'all love your fluffy pancakes and you might be unappetized by that, but imagine like a pancake in the form of a cookie. It's so delightful. And you're gonna hate me for it, but I love it so much that I'm gonna give it a 10. Now these next two cookies, we're gonna get the honey bun. I hate honey bun. A lot of people, oh, we love honey bun. Honey bun's amazing. I hate it. It's bland. It's lame. It's pathetic. But we'll get there. We'll get there. This definitely isn't a skip week. Let me tell you what. This is probably a 4-pack week. Or if you want to get multiples of brownie and strawberry cheesecake, then maybe it's a 6-pack week. Up to you. But carrot cake. Really weird time of the year to see carrot cake. You know, carrot cake is not really a fall flavor. It's definitely something that you would see in the spring. I was thinking maybe they should do like a spice cake. That would make a lot of sense, is doing spice cake. But, you know, that a lot of people might get bored with that, understandably so. Because it's just spices, right? There's nothing special about spices. You gotta throw carrot or pumpkin or some type of thing in there. So, again, nothing really in the filling. Nothing this week is really filled. But again, the toppings on pumpkin brownie and strawberry cheesecake are quite nice. So let's go ahead and try out carrot cake. Again, they do such a good job with their cookies. And this week, really no exception. Last week, I was very disappointed in the lineup. But this week, they really rebounded so well. You know, from the crunchy pecans on top to the spice flavor. I think it could have a little bit more carrot to it without any question on that. But it really balances out well. It's very enjoyable. I can't, you know, it's not going to touch a 10. I think an 8's fair. I think I'm going to give it an 8 just because I want more pecans and I want more of a carroty a carrot flavor, right? So, but other than that, still a very solid cookie. So we're going to end it off with the one I really would rather not touch. That's honey bun. Please, just get it out of here. We don't want honey bun. So it's really just, we'll look at it. We'll cut into it, look at it. But it's really like this honey glaze. Well, pretty much what I like to call a snickerdoodle. That's really all it is. It's not really like your typical honey bun. And there's not really a lot of cinnamon sugar in there. So, all right, honey bun, let's go. Again, I'd rather be eating a legit honey bun. It's a pretty bland cookie. There's some good sweetness to it. And it doesn't taste bad. It's not far off from a legit honey bun, but why are we going to spend $5 on a cookie that does not have as good of a texture, does not have that fall apart glaze? Like, the glaze isn't going to fall apart in your mouth. Let me just tell you that. It's not that really thick glaze. It's just, melting on your tongue. No, it's nothing like that. You don't get that experience. So, I got straw. I was wondering what was on my hand. A strawberry. Yeah, I'll clean it up. But yeah, I mean, 5. It's not bad. You know, for it to be a 4 or less, it's got to be like something's off-putting about it. There's nothing off-putting about this. There's just nothing that's special. So that's pretty much all I've got to say on those. Very solid lineup. I'm pleased. Don't be mad at me for giving out a lot of 10s. I vibe with these cookies. So that is what I've got to say. That is all I've got to say. And hopefully I'll see y'all around.